Welcome back to Eagle 7. I'm Rachel Gasterland.
And I'm Tori Hoehne. Well, Rachel, with 2 weeks left in the semester, this is usually the time where the library is full, classes are well attended, and everyone is preparing for finals.
That's right. However, a certain game has taken the campus by storm, causing students to lose sleep and even miss class. We dropped in to find out what makes the game worth missing class.
I'm Kyle Livingood, and normally I'm behind the camera. But today, Eagle 7 put me in front to talk to people about Fortnite. It's been creating a lot of buzz around campus, so let's go talk to some people about it. So explain Fortnite.
It's a video game.
Fortnite is a fun game where you land in tilted towers and die as fast as you can.
Isn't it, there's like 100 people that are playing at one time and you get dropped into this thing and you just fight each other basically.
Basically, it's like a battle royale. It's like the Hunger Games where you fight 100 people in a match and you fight and the last person to survive wins. You can play either solo, duo, or you can play in a squad of 4.
What do you do in the game?
Fort the Knights.
Do you know like why it's so popular or why it's so fun?
It must not be that popular because I haven't heard about it. Is it like that zombie game that used to be really popular here?
Close. Why do you guys play?
It's addicting. It's fun. It's a good time. You guys will be at top of the world when you win.
You'll never find a greater adrenaline rush. I promise you that.
What's so fun about it?
It's a good way to meet girls.
Is it really?
No.
Any class missed?
Oh yeah, a lot of class missed.
Definitely a lot of class, a lot of homework missed.
Who are your professors for those classes? As you can see, Fortnite has become extremely popular, even among people who have never touched a controller before. As of yesterday, there was a new update that may even cause students to miss more class. For Eagle 7 News, I'm Kyle Livingood.
I have actually noticed smaller classes recently, but there's one thing on campus that's getting students out of bed in the morning.
The cafe is known to be one of the busiest places on campus in the morning. The lines are out the doors, and students are willing to wait for one special pastry. So what is the most popular baked item? The muffins. The cafe has been selling these coveted muffins for years now. There's a tall order of about 170 made each morning. Bon Appetit bakers keep things fresh with seasonal muffins like pistachio or strawberry. But the classics are chocolate chip, blueberry, and lemon poppy seed. The muffins are usually all spoken for before chapel. So if you're trying to get your hands on a muffin, it's best to get there early. We're going over to sports now with Chase.
Thanks, Tori. Eagles softball is competing in the UMAC tournament in Duluth this weekend as the 3 seed in a 5-team double elimination tournament. UNW baseball will close out their regular season tomorrow afternoon in Coon Rapids in a doubleheader versus North Central. Both the Northwestern men's and women's tennis teams defeated UW Superior in UMAC semifinal matchups this week. And now both will play in the conference title game against in Duluth against St. Scholastica, with an NCAA tournament appearance on the line. The women play this evening at 5, and the men play tomorrow afternoon at 1. Also, things will be changing yet again for the men's lacrosse team. For the 3rd year in a row, UNW is hiring a new coach for the upcoming season. There will be an introductory press conference sometime next week. Caleb, we've been loving the warm weather. Is it going to stick around?
Thank you, Chase. It does seem to be sticking around. Although we are only a few weeks removed from that dreaded winter snowstorm we had, things seem to be getting better as the past couple weeks have been in the 50s and 60s. This upcoming week seems to be even better. We look to get today a high of 77, and the high for the week is going to be 79 degrees. Partly cloudy the entire week with the low on Sunday being 70. Monday and Tuesday are going to get in the 74 and 75 degree range. Winter seems to be behind us, and summer is just around the corner. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Caleb. A major change will be coming for the UNW Business Department next fall, as Department Chair Philip Bierling will be leaving Northwestern. This week, we learned how much of an impact this change will make.
About a year and a half ago, I was really praying what was the next venture I wanted to do in life, whether it was in business or whether this was a time to do something different at this stage.
After leaving the business world as the CEO of several medical device companies, Professor Philip Bierling found his call here at the University of Northwestern St. Paul.
But as I went through this process, I really felt this as a calling and an affirmation to use my giftedness that I had acquired over the previous 20 years in the business world, and now to use that for the next generation of business leaders.
After 20 years in the business world, Professor Bierling found that his years of experience would be more valuable in a classroom than an office.
As a business leader, you might have the impact in maybe 10 people, But here at a School of Business, I could impact potentially 1,000 business leaders in the next 10 years.
Professor Vierling feels as if his corporate experience helps students to understand the importance of the curriculum from not only a business standpoint.
We're able to provide a relevance for how this textbook material is used,
but a spiritual one as well.
More importantly, here at Northwestern, how do we as a Christian engage in the business world? And that's a value that those of us that have come from this so-called real-world experience can provide in the classroom.
His wisdom has proven to be advantageous for his students in the academic and professional field, but Professor Vierling knows that a different aspect holds more significance.
The most important thing we can do is get them to start shaping a Christian worldview as they're wrestling with the course content, and helping them to see that it's always not black and white, but that's what faith is all about.
For Eagle 7 News, this is Brennan Scarborough.
May is a month that seems to bring lots of change. Stay tuned next week for when we talk to some graduating seniors.
So Rachel, what's your favorite muffin flavor?
I really like the lemon poppy seed.
Oh.
Yeah, how about you?
I really like the banana nut muffin, but they only have that occasionally. Well, thanks for tuning in. I'm Tori Hoehne.
And I'm Rachel Gasterland. Stay fly, Eagles.